Hello everybody. I'm driving back to Flagstaff. That would mean it's Sunday today and I have work. I don't recommend taking little short jaunts on the highway if you're a normal human being, but if you're not a normal human being like me and you for some reason like punishing yourself, getting 4 hours of sleep repeatedly, then sure, get off work, drive to Tucson. Once you're in Tucson, see a band, have a beer, drive back to Flagstaff the next day. That's what I did. I got in at 4 in the morning. It was a blast. I'm really just kind of bored right now. I'm sick of this drive. I've been making this drive so often, and I basically have memorized every single tree and mountain range, and it's just getting, it's getting punishing. It's getting awful. You know, as far as states go, this is a pretty good one. I've had a lot of freedom, a lot of open range. I've gotten away with a lot of shit. Things have gone pretty well. I talked to somebody from Illinois a little while ago, and basically, they were telling me how an entire party got MIPs when they were like mostly 21-year-olds, and I don't know, the situation was something like somebody had their license plate, they got flagged when a cop car was driving by, and they used that as probable cause to enter the party. And basically it was like 8 people sitting in a basement playing video games and having, like, seriously, like a beer. And then I compare that to the kind of youth I had growing up, which I'm not even going to lie, was way worse than that. I mean, I remember when my mom caught me for having something like $150 worth of alcohol in the in my closet. That was a fun day at Bash's. But I didn't get in any legal trouble like the entire time. I mean, we did some stupid things. Kevin talked to you about some of them last night, but I never really got any hell for them. Not legally anyways. I was lucky. And I think that's for a couple reasons. One, this is a state where people don't like laws fucking with you. We like keeping that shit away from us. And I'm totally for that, especially if you're growing up. I think that's how it should be for growing up. I think that when you're a 16-year-old kid, you should get away with more shit than you should when you're 25. That's just how it should be. I mean, there's no problem with getting, like, some sort of hell. I mean, how else are we gonna learn not to kill people or things like that, or drink and drive? But the idea that I could go out into the middle of the desert with a whole bunch of illegal fireworks, thanks state of Arizona for making them that way, and blow something up. That's really the philosophy of my state. My state is stay off my property, it's my property, I'm gonna do what I want on it. And then after that, I'm pretty sure on the Arizona Constitution it says blow some shit up. Just don't use fireworks. I don't know, the whole Arizona's kind of a confusing state. There's a whole lot of things that kind of contradict one another, and I think that's partially because of the idea that people came here to break laws. And so when lawmakers set out to appease people once they were living here, it really got ugly. And it still gets ugly. I mean, our voting laws, even some of the titles in Tucson still say things like black people can't own property, because that's always how it's been. It's a bigoted, stupid, ignorant, straight up alcoholic state, but it's beautiful. And so now we have these other generations of people living here trying to make it like home for them too, and I don't know, things just tend to clash. But I got lucky. I'm not gonna lie, I got very lucky. I never got in trouble. I don't know how that happened. I mean, I did some really stupid things. Maybe that's why I love it here. Even though I hate it, maybe that's why I love it here. Plus, we have a lot of guardrails. The nickname. I think we should change the nickname of our state from the Grand Canyon State to the Construction State. Because, let's face it, even though our economy is dwindling, and and housing industries are dying, we still manage to have so much goddamn road construction. I don't even understand it. And even aside from road construction, we're building new housing developments. Sure, there's parts of Phoenix that are just completely empty, but they have really nice housing developments. I don't know. My state's kind of a funny place. I'll tell you more about it later. I gotta drive.